In the last video, we mentioned that the Client Center can be used to integrate other tools in the CRM to enhance our client experience. One of the most convenient integration is to deliver disclosure documents to the client prior to the meeting to tick our compliance boxes. Here, I will show you how to attach disclosure documents with the Client Center, so you or your brokers meet compliance requirements every time. We know that there are two documents that we have to present to the client before or at the beginning of every meeting. They are the credit guides and privacy statements. In a face-to-face meeting, we can hand deliver these documents to the client. However, nowadays, most of the meetings are conducted online, which means we have to satisfy this compliance requirement before we meet the clients virtually. Client Center is designed with that in mind. Let's go to the homepage section. Here we can attach any document that we would like the client to receive. Firstly, we have to make sure the toggle button is on. This button on the left-hand side allows you to upload a document from your local drive. The button on the right allows you to attach the document that you have merged using the template in the CRM or have uploaded into the opportunity previously. In order to use this method, firstly, we have to create a merged document first. Let's go back to the opportunity and create that merged document. Click on the Merge button on the top left corner. Then click on the appropriate template that you would like to use. In our example here, because I would like to send a credit guide and privacy statements, that's the template I'm going to choose. Highlight the relevant template, click Choose to generate the document. The completed document will appear under the attachment section. A local copy will also be downloaded to your local drive automatically. Now we can go back to the Client Center to attach the document. Click on Attach Existing. Highlight the document we've just generated. And now we can see the document has been successfully attached. This is indicated by a paperclip followed by the name of the document. To remove it from the Client Center, simply click on the cross. Let's refresh the preview on the right-hand side to see what it looks like for the client. We can see that in this Documents Shared with You tab, the credit guide and privacy statements is here for the client to preview or download. DigiSign is a section which allows us to attach documents for client to sign electronically. The Attach New allows us to attach any documents that have been generated or uploaded to the opportunity already. Here we can see one document because we've just created in our previous example. Link Existing allows us to attach an existing DigiSign request in the Client Center. We don't have anything here because we don't have a request yet. Now I'm going to create a request. For the purpose of this video, I went ahead and created a DigiSign request already. Now I should be able to see that request if I click on Link Existing. Highlight the document and go ahead and attach it. Similarly, we can see the document has been attached for the client to sign. We can double check that by refreshing the preview again. We can see that an extra tile has been created for the client to go in and provide a signature. There is a separate video on how to use DigiSign function to request electronic signatures from the client. Doc request. Depending on how the brokers operate, sometimes we have to request certain documents in preparation for the meeting. This is where doc request can come in handy. We can integrate a doc request into the Client Center to allow clients to upload documents that we need from them. In the doc request section, attach new allows us to create a new doc request from scratch. As we can see, a new tab for the doc request has been opened, and we can start configuring the doc request as we please. I'm not going to go into details on how to set up the doc request in this video. As we can see, the doc request that I've just created has now been attached to the Client Center. If I already have a doc request that's been created previously, I can use the Link Existing button to link it instead of creating a brand new request. Whichever option you choose, please always preview it to ensure you've attached the correct request. In Client Center, we can also request the client to provide consent for us to run credit check on them. This is achieved using the questionnaire section. Click on Attach New and find the relevant consent. As we can see, Connective has a number of questionnaire templates to cater for different situations. In my example here, I need a standalone consent. With it being attached, we can see the consent to perform a credit check have been enabled for both applicants. Again, we can double check that in the preview section. You might notice there's another template which incorporates the needs analysis, which helps us to capture the requirement and objective of the client. This is another function that we can integrate into the Client Center to ask the client to provide us with some information on what they're hoping to achieve. Now we can see the needs analysis has been attached successfully for both applicants. We can choose to turn each item on or off depending on our needs and preference. Let's have a look at what it looks like from the client's perspective. The finance history, you and your finances, and financial future are the three tiles that's been created as a result of the attached needs analysis. So far, we've covered every section of the Client Center and how to integrate other functions using the Client Center. You may or may not need to use all of these functions, but the key takeaway is we can configure the Client Center in any way that suits our business needs, and providing the clients with a professional, secure, and a smooth experience.